Today, we're at the Sportsman Show, and we'll be reviewing some fishing products. And so we were there at the Sportsman Show on Wednesday, the first day it opened, and it goes every single year in February. It ends tomorrow on Sunday, depends on what time you're watching this video. It ends on the 16th, and it is, it's only like 5 days. And what I mean by Sportsman Show is it covers really every niche of outdoors, basically, pretty much everything, from hunting to fishing and everything in between, everything a little bit outside that, anything outdoorsy. I mean, Toyota's even there. And there are hundreds of booths. So this weekend, I'm not gonna be posting the full video. Next week, I am going to, and throughout the week, I'm gonna be rolling out multiple YouTube shorts, kind of teasing the video and having little clips of it. But for this weekend, in this video, I decided to review a company that has a booth at the Sportsman Show who makes fishing products. They're called GDF, Good Day Fishing. Anyway, with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy our content or the outdoors, because we have many other cool fishing adventures coming up in the future, and this next tour video will be probably one of our coolest videos, especially to outdoorsmen. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, we're at the booth, GDF, Good Day Fishing.
How's it going? So we're here at the Portland Outdoorsman Show, and we've been coming here every year for a long time, but we do have some new products. We'll kind of walk you through our booth here. Start off with our new line of kokanee stuff. And it's not entirely new. These are proven designs. In the past, we made them on monofilament, on mono. But the problem with that is the back hooking didn't damage that back line, and you can lose the rear hook. On these are all built with stainless steel cable, 49 strand stainless steel cable. So it still has all the action and flexibility of mono, but you don't have to worry about the back hook getting nicked or the in-between getting nicked and then losing a fish after you've already caught one. And with this style, we've got a few different ones that have the trailing blade, and it almost looks like a little bait fish kind of following another little fish with the lure. Now, those ones have worked really well in the past when we did them with mono. We're really excited about doing these on the wire now. And then we also have your more traditional, just a little Indiana blade with a dual hook setup, but that still has the stainless wire in between instead of mono, so that back hook is not breaking off.
So those will last way longer than any of the mono setups.
Yeah, because you're not going to worry about losing
over
the
and
fish.
over again.
You don't have to look at it really close after already getting one in, and see if there's a little nick or something that's damaged. Then your next fish that hits it breaks it off.
We'll finally get that big bite, and it's still there.
There it goes.
Yeah.
So then we're also doing some of the wedding ring style. It's also on that cable with the dual hooks.
And that's ultra thin stainless wire. That's good stuff. And it's a braid too.
Yep.
It's not one piece, so it's not going to bend on you.
Yeah, no, that not kink, not break is good stuff there. We also have these guys here that actually have the treble hook up ahead. Those things hook up. Help you land that fish too. So a lot of this, the wire stuff, comes from our salmon products that we've already been building that way for a while. And that's these guys over here. And it started off with these guys, which once again is a dual hook, and it has the cable in between, like this guy here. Of course, for the salmon, it runs a heavier wire in between and bigger hooks and everything else. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that back hook going anywhere. And you can run a piece of herring on it, or anchovy, or whatever you want, or dip it in some scent. There's a variety of ways you can run these.
Is that back hook replaceable?
No, not on this setup.
Okay.
Well, I guess if you had
it looped, where you go like.
Well, if you had an eye, you could put it on a pitch, like that saddle hook, where you can pinch it shut. You can cut that one off and replace it that way, because it's got a hoop at the end.
Yeah.
But you aren't able.
Oh yeah, Siwash and
yeah, you can do a
and
Siwash
crimp
style and crimp it on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You can do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, then we also have these guys, which is the same thing except we add the Mylar. We call it the Razzle Dazzle. It gives a little extra flash and a little extra action in the water. And then we have these nasty ones here with the treble and the single.
Look at that.
When you bury those ones in, that fish is staying on. So there's certain places where you can run those. You can't run those in the ocean. You want to check the local regs on the river to make sure you're fine, but most of the places you can. Columbia, Willamette, Sleds, most of the places that I fish anyways, we've checked and double checked.
Yeah, you're good.
Can run them. So that's some of our kind of new stuff. We have our quick release products. Those have always been a really slick deal.
Quick releases work really well.
Yeah, so that, I can actually show you. I got one over here somewhere. So these 360 flashers with their fin, they pull really hard. Whoop. That's the release part. But when you're fishing, these pull on your line really hard. Your pole's bent over. And there's a lot of load on this, and it makes it a little bit easier for the fish to get slack behind it and possibly split the hook. So on these, when the fish hits, it releases, and you're dead on the fish, just riding the fish only, and this is just flopping out of the way. And so that's been a real popular product for us. We've been doing that for, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years now. But our newest endeavor is our crab davits and the pot puller motors. I'll show you how this one works. So kick the motor on, it's capstan style pulley, so it doesn't do anything until you put some tension on it. Now there's 60 pounds of weight in there, and I can pull that with 2 fingers.
That's awesome.
I mean, it takes nothing.
That's really awesome.
So this one, you run it on up, tie it off, you go to kill the motor, now your hand's free. You don't have to be in a hurry about anything. Pull your pin, and you swing it into the boat.
Oh yeah, swing the whole dang thing.
Yep. And so that actually rides on it. There's
So
a
you can
thruster.
shake them out.
Yeah. And you got both hands free. You got one hand on here, one on your pot. You're not banging up the boat. Swing it in.
Oh, that's a
rebait,
back
get your crab
saver.
out. Yep.
If you have bad knees or a bad back, there you go.
Yeah, makes a huge difference.
Or if you have a whole bunch of pots,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, the
if you're at it
captain's
all
not
day.
going to take you out more than once if you have, he has to pull in all the pots.
Yep.
Especially if you're in deep water.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. So
That's awesome.
that's how that one's set up. We have the standard davits too, and motors. You can add a motor to your existing davit. If you already have a davit, you can slide it on there, and you just have to drill one hole, and then you're added, and you're back to fishing with the power unit. And so after we got started with Krabby Lift and bought that company out and expanded that, we decided to get back into other aluminum products. So here you have our fish fillet tables. You can see this one holds the garbage bag for you. The weight will be on the floor, but what it does is it holds it right where you want it and open for you. So it makes it, as you're processing your fish, cutting stuff up, just slide it right in. And then that's a small fish cleaning mat. That helps hold the fish in place. The large one is what these come with, and they actually fit it to the full size, and that helps grip the fish and hold it in place. You got some knife slots you can hold there.
And they're
You got different options of holding different
antimicrobial?
size garbage bags on here.
Are those the antimicrobial ones?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, they have the antimicrobial additive.
Yeah.
Helps prevent mold and mildew and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Germs and all that crap.
And then we have a variety of mounting options for those too. If you already have a davit or that style of mount, and that's what this one is, where that's mounted to the bottom of the tray, just slides right into place and goes into the side of your boat. Or we have different sizes of gunnel mounts where we slide it on, you can tighten it up against the gunnel. We got ones for the sliding tracks. And we got this guy here that'll mount to the round tubing as well. So we can make pretty much anything work, or anything you can think of, we can build it. And even garbage cans or seat boxes or whatever you want. Like this one here, you can see where you put it on your shelf of your boat, and you can screw it tight against it so it won't move or won't go around anywhere. So that's a basic run through of what we've been up to. We're about to open a new shop in Salem. It's going to be off of North Lancaster and Portland Road. And we'll be expanding into a lot more bait. We'll be doing herring and anchovies and cured coon shrimp, cured sand shrimp, eggs, both cured and uncured. We're going to get into some live bait stuff as well. We already have earthworm or night crawlers, and we'll probably get into some live sand shrimp and stuff like that as well. So for now, you can check us out at gooddayfishing.com, and our new address and everything will be there, and we'll be adding info about the new shop and all of our bait. So thanks for checking us out.